On March 5th, 2024, Drake Bell, best known for the Nickelodeon show Drake and Josh, revealed that he had been sexually abused by a dialogue coach when he was only 15 years old. The perpetrator in question is Brian Peck, an actor who was arrested in 2003 and registered as a sex offender in 2004 for lewd acts with a minor. The perpetrator was originally anonymous, and it's only now that we're learning that the John Doe was in fact Drake Bell. And as heartbreaking as this news is, it's unfortunately not entirely shocking. Nickelodeon's reputation has steadily tarnished in recent years, with Dan Schneider, the former Nickelodeon juggernaut whose production company produced most of the network's most beloved shows, being accused of verbally abusing employees, gender discrimination, and sexualizing the young stars on the network. Many former Nickelodeon stars have also spoken up about abuse and inappropriate behavior that they experienced while employed by the company. In 2018, Nickelodeon and its parent company, Viacom-CBS, cut ties with Schneider following an internal investigation into the showrunner's alleged sexual behavior. And while no evidence of sexual misconduct was found, Schneider was found to be verbally abusive with coworkers. Even before allegations of abuse officially broke out, the internet had long pointed out how creepy some of the plot lines of Nickelodeon shows were, especially when it came to Schneider's motif of consistently showing the bare feet of his teen actresses. The apex of all this came in 2022, when former Nickelodeon star Jeanette McCurdy released her memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, which detailed the traumatic experiences and abuse she suffered not only at the hands of her stage mother, but by network executives and showrunners as well, an experience not singular to hers either. It's widely acknowledged that the creator referred to in her memoir is allegedly Dan Schneider. In her book, she said she felt under pressure around the creator, much like she did around her mother. She said that the creator had two sides to him, one that was generous and complimentary, and one that was humiliating and terrifying. I've seen the creator make grown men and women cry with his insults and degradation, McCurdy wrote. The creator knows how to make someone feel worthless. In 2022, former Nickelodeon star Daniela Monet, who played Trina Vega in Victorious, also made a series of damning allegations against the network in an interview with Business Insider. She claimed that many of the outfits chosen for both her and her co-stars were inappropriate for the ages of the characters that they were playing. Do I wish certain things didn't have to be sexualized? Yeah, 100%, said Monet. Daniela also criticized some of the hypersexualized content that made it into the show, recalling a specific scene of hers that involved her eating a pickle while applying lip gloss. Monet claimed that she contacted Nickelodeon to express her discomfort with the scene, sharing concerns that it was too sexual. According to Monet, the network did not address her concern and aired the episode anyway, with the scene still included. Conversations and controversy surrounding the ethics of children appearing in film and television have always been fraught. While there are obviously many cases of child stars who grow up to be functioning and well-adjusted adults, whether they stay in the industry or not, there are just as many examples of former child stars who are derailed. And things have certainly gotten better in some aspects for child stars currently, especially as Hollywood becomes increasingly regulated and actors are more empowered and given a larger platform that allows them to share traumatic events that have happened to them while working, which often help make way for change in the industry as a whole. However, even for former child stars who never fell victim to abuse, working so hard so young can still cause detrimental effects. Amanda Bynes has never officially spoken out against Nickelodeon, but she also suffered an extremely public mental breakdown in 2013, being placed on psychiatric hold. While it's possible that something traumatic happened to Amanda when she was younger, working so hard when you're so young will inevitably have an effect on you either way. Britney Spears has also been a popular example, former child star of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and of course, the Princess of Pop. And while a large part of her current mental state can be chalked up to her family's behavior during her infamous conservatorship, the behaviors and patterns established by her parents when she was a young actress in no way helped the pop chanteuse. Something I feel that's pertinent to note is the fact that Drake Bell has his own allegations against him. In August 2020, his former girlfriend Melissa Lingefeld alleged him of verbal and physical abuse during their 3-year relationship in the late 2000s. Lingefeld also accused Bell of inappropriate behavior regarding underage girls, all of which Bell adamantly denied. But then in 2021, Bell was arrested in Cleveland, Ohio on charges of attempted child endangerment and disseminating matter harmful to juveniles. His accuser claimed that Bell had contact with her starting when she was 12, meeting him through a mutual friend, and that things had taken a sexual turn once she turned 15. She also claimed that she had been assaulted by Bell, and that he had sent her lurid photos of himself when she was underage. Bell pleaded guilty to these charges and was sentenced to 2 years of probation and 200 hours of community service. However, he also stated in a video explaining to his fans that he ceased texting his accuser when her age came to light, lacking original context of her actual age, and that no images of a sexual matter were exchanged, nor any physical behavior. But the entire situation is terrible. What I think this whole situation shows is how abuse is often a cycle. And this doesn't excuse the wrongdoings of any party. Being abused does not give you the excuse to abuse someone else. But unfortunately, so many times throughout history, we've seen the abused become the abuser.